As days go by since the country reported its first case of the coronavirus COVID-19 a month ago, so is the increase in the number of infections of the deadly virus that is now affecting over 2 million people globally and claimed the life of 136,000 more. Thursday afternoon, and the country was confirming 9 more cases, an upward trajectory that has now left over 230 people infected.
Our measures are slowing the rate the disease would be spreading, but we must be honest and say that there are still infections underway in nearly half of our counties. In the last 24 hours, we have conducted 704 tests, out of which 9 persons have tested positive for coronavirus. In that regard, the total number of persons who have tested positive now stands at 234.
Meanwhile, the country's death toll now stands at 11.
Fortunately for us, 53 persons have also turned negative and been discharged from hospital, and nearly 1,000 are still in quarantine, and 156 in isolation facilities. Fellow Kenyans, these are not just numbers, these are people.
The president, to acknowledge the frontline health workers for their selflessness and service to the affected, called on Kenyans to be vigilant and help stem further spread of the virus in the country.
None of these people set out to be infected. We can all be infected if we are not extremely careful. Coronavirus is not a respecter of age, of status, of ethnicity or race, for we have even seen leaders of countries get infected and they've had to seek serious medical attention.
President Kenyatta adding that the testing kits donations will help boost the country's testing capacity, which is key in capturing cases in good time.
Our response to this crisis, I believe, is revealing our skills and capabilities as a nation. One instance is in quickly escalating testing, which is key to detecting and dealing with a pandemic. Our testing capability has gone up dramatically, and we have tested over 10,000 individuals. This week, the Ministry of Health has received more testing reagents that will allow us to upscale our testing capacity, starting with targeted areas and eventually to the wider Kenyan population.
Concerted efforts that are hoped will stem the spread and eventually bring an end to the deadly virus in the country. Gloria Milimu, K24 Evening Edition.